shatter my heart into a million pieces with young Hamish. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back home for this week, so I thought I'd do a little mood reading vlog. I actually go out of town this weekend, so I'm debating whether or not I want to include that in this video, but I for sure will do Monday through Friday. Today's Monday, and mainly why I'm doing like a mood reading vlog is because I don't have a lot of my books here at home because they're all at my house at school, so it's just gonna kind of be picking stuff to read on my Kindle. But I also got my hands on Reckless finally, so this is for sure the first book we're gonna read. I'm so excited, and I've already started it. I'm on like the 5th chapter, I think, but it's gonna be so good. I'm so excited. I hope it's gonna be as good as I have been hyping it up, but I'm trying not to hype it up too much because normally when I hype up books, they disappoint. So yeah, I'm really excited though. On my Kindle, I have been reading the Boys of Tommen series. Remember a couple of videos ago when I DNF'd Binding 13? Yeah, I have finished Binding 13, Keeping 13, and Saving 6 this month, all in the last like week. I love them so much, but I do need a little bit of a break because it is pretty heavy books. And also, first of all, I was looking for, because I want the physical copies of the next books that I have to read, just because I really want to annotate, especially Joey's books, because I love Joey so much. Joey and Eva, I love them so much. I think about them day in and day out. Like, I'm pretty sure I started Saving 6 on Saturday, and first thing I think about when I wake up in the morning is Joey and Eva. I love them so much. But anyways, so I want to annotate those, and I was looking for them in Barnes & Noble. They're in the young adult section. The Boys of Tommen series is in the young adult section. I think we need to change something here, because finally reading them, that is not young adult. Anyways, I think I'm gonna take a break from that because one, it's heavy, and two, I'm a social work major and I'm taking some summer classes, and so I kind of have to basically talk about what I'm also reading about. So it's kind of getting a lot mentally to read the Boys of Tommen series while also taking these classes. So I might come back to it maybe when it's not as hard mentally to deal with it all. But ranting aside, I'm taking a break of reading those. So I started Songbirds and Snakes, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, the Hunger Games book, because I saw a Hunger Games TikTok on my For You page, like an edit of President Snow, and I realized I still have yet to read the book, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I just read the movie, and the movie immediately like brought me back into my Hunger Games obsession, so I'm excited to finally read the book. So I'm also in the middle of that. So these are the two books I'm reading right now. We'll see how much I read today. It's the next day, and a little bit of some updates. I'm using Reckless as my little backstand for my phone, so I don't have it to show you, but I read up to like page 180 in Reckless, so I read like 150 pages yesterday, and I'm just loving it. I do understand like what Lauren Roberts was saying about how it's just kind of like a more character driven type of book where it's just kind of a lot about like Kai and Peyton's connection, which I actually am really enjoying, and I love just picking back up into the world and just with them two, and I love them so much. So going really well so far. And then I also went to Barnes today because I went to Barnes yesterday, but they didn't have Redeeming 6, so I went to a different Barnes today and got Redeeming 6, which it's actually way thicker than all the other books, I'm pretty sure, which I think will shatter my heart into a million pieces. So excited for that. We'll see when I read this. I think after Reckless and maybe Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, I'm gonna read this just because I miss Joey and Neva so much, and I'm just so interested to see, because obviously like you kind of know what's going on, because at least the first book, it like ended right where Binding 13 like picks up. So this might be like during all of Binding 13 and Keeping 13, I guess, which like makes sense why it's so thick, but we'll see what all this book entails. But I'm so excited to read it. So this might be the next book I read, but we'll see where I am mentally when I finish Reckless and if I really want to read this book or not, because I kind of want to save it because I have this and then Taming 7 and then I'm done. Like, I don't have any more books, so I kind of want to savor them and space them all out, because I don't even know, I haven't like kept tabs on like this entire series at all, so I don't even know if there's a book like that's gonna be released, because I'm pretty sure Taming 7 was pretty recent, so we'll freaking see. But I do kind of want to savor this, so maybe I'll wait till like a few weeks or something. I don't know. We'll see, because I do have a lot of other books on my TBR. But again, this is a mood reading vlog, so we'll see what I'm in the mood for after Reckless. But I thought I'd just give a little update, which ended up just being a tangent. I have so many thoughts, but I'm probably gonna say it later because it's 9 p.m. I literally have sat here and finished this book. The only time I got up was to go eat dinner, and then I came back here. But I think it's at least a 4. It might be a 5. It might be a 5. Don't hate me, because I know a lot of people hated this. Don't clock me, but I might give it a 5. But we'll see. Depends on how much I think about it. So good. The ending literally gagged. Literally had me gagged. Anyways, I don't know. I might read more of Hunger Games tonight. I really don't know what I want to read after this book. But now I need to take a shower and go to bed because it's like 9 p.m. now and I'm exhausted. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. Excuse the thunder going on in the background, but happy Thursday. I didn't really film much yesterday but I read like 40% of Hunger Games, and I think I'd love it way more if I had read it before the movie, because I do kind of catch myself skimming some stuff, like the super like descriptive words and like long descriptive stuff about things, because like I kind of already have it visualized in my head from the movie, but I am still like loving it and it's so fun to read, which proves my thing that I love to read books before the movies because of this problem I have, but it's fine. Anyways, I literally forgot I had packed this from Boone, but it's Kingdom of the Curse, the second book in, I think it's just the Kingdom of the Wicked series, but I don't know if it's in a video, but I finished Kingdom of the Wicked a couple weeks ago. I gave it like 4 stars, 3.5, and so I actually just finished this today. I had like 150 pages left, and I think I'm gonna give this again a 3.5, 4 stars. It is a fun series. I'm not like in love with it, but it is super fun, and I love Wrath. So that's all you need to know about that. But yeah, so finished another book that I was already in the middle of, which is fun. But anyways, I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to read. Checked out Prison Healer on Libby, and I might read that next after Songbirds and Snakes. I saw a couple people reading it and they actually really enjoyed it, so that might be my next read, because I'm still kind of in like a fantasy mood. I don't really want to pick up a romance quite yet, but again, that mood could change. It also, I might still be in a fantasy mood because it's been raining all day, and that's just like perfect fantasy ambiance. But yeah, we'll see what I get into. Okay, sorry for my appearance, but it's Monday now. Weekend's over, and I drove back to my house, as you can tell, this morning, and I also took a little nap. So it's actually the afternoon, but I figured I'd end this vlog. The week's over, obviously. I finished Hunger Games like Sunday, and I think I'm gonna give it 3 stars. It was really good, and I love the prequel, and I love the movie, obviously. It is a lot through like President Snow's, like young Snow's point of view-ish, but it does show more of like what's going on in the games, like when Lucy Gray's like underground, like stuff like that, which you don't get a lot in the book. I feel like you got so much more in the movie, which I don't normally say. Normally I like the book more, but the movie ate way more than the book in this case. I still enjoyed it, and I cannot wait for the next movie and book with young Haymitch. Finished that, and then started, I can't remember what it's called, I'll put it up on the screen, but it's like the spin-off series of like the Cruel Prince series, and it follows Oak. So I started that, and it's kind of good. I don't know, I'm not like loving it so far, but it is kind of fun to be back in the world a little bit, because I did like enjoy the trilogy. I did read it a couple years ago, so who knows if I'll even like it now if I were to reread it. But from what I remember, it was fun, and that's what I kind of want right now, is I just want like a fun little fantasy, because I'm still in the fantasy mood. So that's what I've started. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and coming along with me throughout my week as I read. I finished 3 books last week, so that's pretty good. I'm reading so much this summer, which is so nice to just have time to read again. And school picks back up in August, and I'm just hoping that I will at least have a little bit of time to read, but with good books, I'm sure I will make time for them. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night or whenever you guys are watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.